Hi guys, we're back for part 2 of The Magical Dawn by Hannah Carlson, and we are doing the house page. And this is what we did in part 1. Did the background, the blue back here, the gray and the roof areas, and one single little leaf here. I'm going to go in and I'm going to do the window frames, and then the brown on these two little houses before I start on all the flowers. So if we can get you down a little lower than that, boom, and get you where you need to be. I'm going to go in with espresso 1099, the chocolate, which is 1082, and a cream 914. Okay. Now the espresso is going to go on the little houses here, and we're just going to bring in every other one. Kind of dark on the outside and then bringing it in lighter. And then on the opposite side, kind of like we did the roof up there, we'll come in on this side. And it's kind of hard to find the bottom down here. Okay, then we're going to go in with a little bit of the chocolate, just to bring a little more brown into that. And then we're going to go in with the cream on the very edges. I need to add some more brown up there. Didn't do a very good job. And we're just bringing it in, so we'll add more of the chocolate in here and pull it out there. And put a little darker around the windows. And then just blend that all in with the cream. Yeah, I'll darken that because I went over a spot I shouldn't have. It's okay. Just going to darken up the corners there. So there we have the little house, and then I'm just going to darken these in the espresso. And I'll do the same on the other house. Now the windows, I'm going to go in with a little of the chocolate And then I will go in with the cream and blend that in. So we have the little windows. Let's see what the cream looks like. Up here, we'll need a little green in that one. So I'll go ahead and do the other house over here. Same way. I'll go and do the scallops first. No scallops down there. Oh well. Don't really want to add them in. Well, I'll play with these a little more. Anyway, we'll start up here at the top and use this one as the dark. And then every other one. Just under here, a little here. I think it would be here. Doesn't really matter. Okay, then the chocolate. And then in with the cream. I'm going to do the windows. Okay, we're just going to do the windows the same as the other side and do it with the chocolate first. And then add in the cream. Okay, there we have our little brown houses. And I think I will go in and do all these little, how that would look in espresso. Try one here. Kind of give them all the same color windows. So this is espresso. It's dark enough, but not too dark. Do the little scallops too. Darken these up just a bit. Oh, those are really tiny. Okay, we'll just go over to these. I think those should just be lights. I don't know if they have windowsills. Okay, and then we will add in, I can put in gray, I think. We'll go with that. So we'll go in with 20% gray, which is the lighter gray. Sorry, we'll sharpen it so it comes to a point. And then we'll just kind of blend that in. Whoops, I'm pressing pretty hard. Sorry about that. You got it sharpened too tight or sharp. And blend in everything I missed there. So there we've got the windows. Probably go over that with the black pen. Sorry, blending. I get down close and I can see all the stuff I didn't blend very well, so. Okay, now the inside of the house, like these have got glass on them. So I'm thinking if I went a really light gray, this one was 20%. If I have a 10%, I have a 10% cool gray. Buildings are warm, so the cool would be more blue. And that's kind of what I'm going for in the glass. So I put a little of that in there. Same reflection. Maybe add a little yellow in some of them. Teeny tiny windows. Itty bitties. I'll put a little Posca in there too and get a little bit better reflection. Especially on these guys over here. A little bit of that here and there. And then I'll go in with the white. Find my white. And just blend that around a bit. You can't even see in those windows. Okay. So then I have some detail work on these guys. Yep. I'm thinking I'll do those in gel pen, and I'll do those last because, you know, it smears. And I have the rope here, and I'm going to do the flowers first. I'm going to do the teeny tiny ones in blue, and then I assume these are little leaves. And there's a bunch of these little ones, and then the bigger ones are going to be a different color, and then the large ones. Now I know they look like sunflowers, but I'm sticking to this palette, so I will have to figure that one out. But we're going to do the little baby blue ones first. It's indigo and the purple, or the sky blue. So indigo is 901, and the sky blue light is 1086. So we're going to go in the center of these little guys and do the blue and kind of come out a little on the edge or up the center here. And if there's a petal that's under a petal, we'll go darkest there. These are tiny, so not much work underneath there. And you'll notice, always when I say it's okay if I go out of the lines, and like here we have gray, we're going to be covering it with blue. So it's one of the reasons that it doesn't bother me if I go out of the lines. Besides, I'm coloring and it's supposed to be enjoyable. This area, I'm going to do some distress ink and do it in a green after I'm done coloring, so the wax will keep it from going, the distress ink from going on the flowers and changing their color. Okay, so let's get all the, you can see all these flowers. Just going to do the dark blue layer on all of them so I don't miss any. Probably miss one anyway. I just do. Okay, then we're going to go in and, yeah, I guess that's okay point. Just pull that around to the tip of the flower with the sky blue. And nice little blue flowers. They'll probably do a lighter green leaf on these, which I can probably achieve with the same colors and just using 2 shades instead of 3. And the last little guy over here. got little light blue flowers. And these are the funkiest little leaves I've ever seen. So we'll go in with the lime peel, and let's see if I've got another green on my desk. Nope. Well, we'll put the lime peel on the edges here. And we'll go in with just the moss green down here at the bottom. And just bring it out to touch it, making them a little lighter green than this one. So we'll do that on all these, I'm guessing leaves, and if they're not leaves, well, this flower's green and blue. I'm gonna make them leaves. It's my book, I can do that. So I'm just going to go around and color all these like I did the blue. And see what I mean by the black? It can catch everything on it. And sometimes I didn't get the paint on there. I'll just go around and touch that up. See on this side. Oh, here's some more of these. So I'm guessing there's a line a vein here for the flowers to be on. At least I can see that one. This one probably. But then that connects to this one. And I didn't see any down here or on the other side, so oh well. Okay. We just got these guys over here. Sorry about all the noise. Pencils are rolling on my desk. I know I should put them away. But I'm on a limited time schedule and I really wanted to finish this picture. So I'm going to leave them out. Just got a few more here. One more pile. There we go. Now we've got the little green leaves and the blue flowers. Okay. Now, I have to decide. I can do these guys in pink and then these big guys in purple, and then I can do this rope in the pink. Or I can do the rope in the browns. Browns would probably be better. So I can do it in, I might as well do that first. We're going to do the espresso and the little chocolate. Okay, so we're going to start down here, because we have a little area here. We're just going to put the espresso in on all of them like that. And then we're going to add the chocolate on top of that. Bring it down. I'm going to leave a little space down there. And we're going to bring in the cream and just bring that down. Into that space. And go back over with the espresso. So we're going to do that all the way around. So we'll put it in here. And then put in the chocolate. Assuming there's one there. And then put in the cream. And up and around we go. And then there's some areas here that the black paint didn't hit. So I'll have to go over those again. Okay, you get the point there. I'm going to do that all the way across. So I'll do the rest of that off camera. And we will start with the, yeah, I'll do these pink. So we will do them with the black raspberry, the clay rose, and the pink rose. So all three of these colors. Black raspberry is 1095, and I'll put that in the center. And pull out, kind of making the heart shape. Then we will add in the clay rose, which is 1017, and bring that up just a bit further. And then bring in the pink rose, which is 1018, and bring it up. Almost to the edge, but not quite, leaving a little rim there. So that's what those all will look like, and we'll add a little, on all the flowers, the centers are going to have stickles in them, and then some dots that are going around, so we don't have to worry about them too much. I'll go ahead and do the rest of these the same way, since there aren't that many. And then the last one here. Okay, then in with the clay rose. And then the light pink, or the, what is it, pink rose. Almost to the edge. And then we'll do the big ones. Okay. Like I said, in here I'm going to, I don't know, right across here should be that gray building. I might put in a building down there and then the rest of that green. Let's do that before I forget. So the building comes here, so we will just draw a line and see if that's straightish. That's straightish. So we will add in, we had a 90%, 70% warm gray down here, and we'll just make this part of the building. There we go. That looks a little better. It's like the building is supposed to be like that. Okay. Anyway, we'll keep playing with that after a bit. The rest of that will be done with some green ink, distress ink. I'll give this a little green here. That is just the moss green. Then we'll add a little of the lime peel in that. Give it a highlight. Okay. We're going to do that on all the stems, so might as well get those done. And the lime peel. Okay. And I've already showed you how I'm doing the leaves here, so we'll just do a flower. We're going to go in with some chocolate. Let's see if you got a good view of this one. So where it's the darkest, we will add some of that. We'll go in with the cream and kind of blend that around. And we'll go in with the espresso and darken any areas we'd like. Okay. Another little color in there, I'm not sure. And we're going to do the petals in 2 tones of purple. So it's the black grape 996 and the gray lavender 1026. So we'll start with the dark purple down here, and then we'll bring in the lavender, pulling that out. And this is going to be fiddly. Look, our little petals. Okay, I'm going to sharpen this. So how is the weather where you guys are at? We've had some interesting weather today. Close enough to the, say close enough. I'm close enough to the Seattle airport, which is actually like, 45 minutes away. I call it close. But it was closed due to fog this morning, so no planes were getting in or out, which kind of sucked for all the travelers trying to get someplace for the holiday. I'll just go back in here where it needs to be the darkest and trace over the lines again and darken the petals. So they're going to look like this when I'm done. So I hope if you have to travel, you're not stuck anywhere and that you're safe. We're going to my mother-in-law's, and she's just an hour away, so that's nice. It's just a freeway, so. I think that, I don't know, there's a line there. You gotta figure out what all these are. I'm going to do this one flower, and then I'll do the rest of them off camera, because this is a lot of work for a little flower. They're thin and there's a petal I missed. Really need a sharp pencil for these little guys. You could paint them if you wanted. Might be easier. I want to have little tips on them, so I'm just making it hard on myself. They're cute. So there we go. And like I said, on any of them that need to get darker, I'll just go in here and do that. Add a little bit of the purple into the brown in here too. Maybe add, since the center looks a little off there, I could put in a little lilac. In with the cream area. And make it more of a purple hue in there. And then I'll add a little Posca in there also. But that is how those are going to be done. So I will come back when I have these flowers and the leaves finished and the border here. We still have to do the tops, and I thought we could do these either like I did the blue one with the same color of the roof coming down, and I'll put a little V in here on these two, which would be okay. But the dark purple on this one blends really well with the dark, so I would have to do a Posca pen on it, which is fine. So I might just do that on those. I will come back and I'll show you those along with this area on the houses here. I think gel pens, but I'm not sure, so I will come back when I finish the border, these flowers, and these leaves. If you'd like me to show you a leaf again before we leave, I will do that, because I did that, I believe, in the last video. So it was espresso, moss green, lime peel, and we will start, well, we'll do this one here if you can see that one. So we just put the espresso down, kind of up here. We'll bring it down also up here. And this is the shadow, so we just want it the darkest in this area. Then we will bring in the moss green, cover the espresso, and bring it up. right up here and bring it down. And then in the area that we didn't color, we'll bring in the lime peel and fill it in, pulling all those colors together. And if we want to darken any spots or blend in better, we just bring in the color and blend it in better. And that's how our leaves are going to go. And every one will be a tiny bit different. So I'll come back when those are finished. Okay guys, I'm back and we've finished the flowers and the leaves, and we're going to do the inking down here. So I'm going to use one of the mini blending tools that I found on eBay. If anybody's interested, it's called the Ranger blending or detail blending tool. So you'd have to look it up if you want to purchase it, if you can't find this on any of the craft stores or anything. Ranger Detail Blending Tool. And if you need the number for it, it's IBT 62172. And you can look it up under that also. So if you just stick it in eBay under those numbers. And I'm just going to use Distress Ink in Peeled Paint, which is a green tone that will go really nicely here. And I'm just going to lightly lay it down in the areas that my buildings are floating on. And this will just make a nice coverage, easy for me to do and not have to match a pencil color, and just get the color down really quick. Boom, just like that. And I noticed a little place here I forgot to color when I was coloring those. I'll put a little of that green over here too. Just kind of bring it up on the side. Like I brought the blue down, so we'll get that put in there, kind of splotchy like, because, well, if you have grass, well, my grass never grows all one color. So there we go. That dresses that up nicely. Cool. Good. I think that's supposed to be a brown piece I missed. Keep finding that all over the place, so we'll just go in with some of the chocolate. This is also a piece of the house here, so we might as well blend that in too. And the cream here. Just get that blended there. All right. Now that I've lost my complete total train of thought. Okay. Oh yes, we were going to do the tops up here of the buildings. And I'm going to go ahead and do it, and then I'm going to put a Posca line up here. So we will do it in the same color as the roof, just like I did here. So, of course, this one is going to be the black grape. Dark at the top. And then it'll come down in the light. Like so, and then the pink is the black raspberry. Which is here somewhere. There we go. Black raspberry. And then the clay rose. Then we'll put in the light pink rose in here too. Just blend all those together a little better. Okay, this one's the purple again, so one would think if I was on the ball, I would have done that at the same time. The grape. And we'll do these little guys here too, which I didn't do. Okay, and the lavender. I don't even know, am I in camera here? And just blend it all the way down because I just added some more color in there. Okay, so we've got the tops. I have to do this little gray guy over on this side, so he was done in a medium gray and a light gray over here. So I get that all fixed up. And then a black pencil just to accentuate those lines a little bit more. Okay. I don't know if I even had you seeing that. I'm so sorry. And we have to figure out still about these. Now what I'm going to do on the purple roof house, I have a purple I did not use, and that is the lilac. And I'm going to go ahead and add the lilac in these triangles. And up here in this area. And then I'll bring in the gray lavender. And bring that into the center and fill in those. So we have the purple on that, and we'll do this one in pink. So we had the rose pink that we used. And I'll just use that down here. I'm not concerned with those little dots because those are going to be covered. Stickles, and those little guys are too, so add a little of the pink in this guy's windows. Make them stand out, and I'll add a little of that lilac in these guys' windows. Okay, and on this one it is purple, so we will add the lilac in here. Okay, and we'll put the grade. That is gray. the gray lavender right in here. There we go. Now we have two little pieces here, and I'm just going to go ahead and do those in black. There we go. All right, now the rest of this is the fun stuff, so we can get rid of all the pencils and get out the Posca pen. Sorry for the noise, but it does have to be shaped. Okay, now we're going to start up here at the top, and we're going to put in a couple of dots and a line on the top of these. So we have a little bit on there, and that shows up a little better. Now on the flowers, I'm going to do, can you see the flowers? Okay, I'm going to take it, let me try on here first, up on one side, and put some dots, a swiggle, and some dots. Take it up. And I'll do this on all of them. And on the little ones too, we'll just put some dots. The middle will have stickles in them. Just like that. Okay, and we're just going to do that on all of these, so I don't know if you need to watch me do that on all of the flowers, but we're also going to do it on some of the other parts of the buildings here. So I'm going to do it on this building going up. Just going to draw a line here, and then go around. And do it on this side. And then in the windows, we're going to add a little bit of them. If I go over the line, that's okay, I will. So we're just trying to add a little more glass shine to these. Okay, I'll do the same on that building. And on this roof over here, I have to turn the book so I don't get... Yeah, I knew everything was going to fall when I did that. I'm going to do it on these lines here. So I'm going to go across here. Just on every other one or so. And then I'll see how that looks. I may do that on these two. Like so. And of course I will have to do that now on the other roof. So we'll just, well, sorry, my camera is doing funny things. I'm just going to draw the line straight up on this side, so there we go. Now on the flowers here, I'm just going to go in here and add some white dots. Like that on all of these. Just to add some color or some highlight to it. And then I will finish the outlines of the pinks and the blues and do the other little area over here and add more shine into these lights. And I'm going to color that little piece blue. Then I'm going to do the splattering. I don't even know if you saw this little piece here, blue. I'm going to do a splatter effect on the back in the black. And then I'm going to add some stickles, which is just your glitter glue, like this, into all the little dots that are around here, just to add some sparkle to it, and inside all the flower pieces. And before my camera decides that it's going to turn off again, I will say goodbye. Thank you for watching. If you like what you see, please subscribe if you haven't already. If you want notifications, ring the little bell. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoy these videos. And I will see you probably after our Thanksgiving, so at the end of the month or at the beginning of December. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you have a great day and happy holidays to you. And if you don't have a holiday coming up, I just hope you have a really wonderful week. Take care, everybody. Bye now.